What up, party people? Welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Stick around, hang out, have a good time. That's what we're here for. As you can see today, I got my towel on because we are about to try out some new products. Well, really a new product. Before the end of the year, I had you guys vote on what product you wanted to see. It was Pop Lock versus B-Girl, and B-Girl definitely won that, but there were plenty of you guys who wanted to see me use the Pop Lock gel. It's been in my collection for a minute, so I figured today would be a great day to test it. It's been snow day galore, winter weather, all that good stuff, so I have a little bit of freedom and time to play around. So I've already washed my hair, she's cleansed, deep conditioned, detangled. She is ready to go ahead and get prepped for the week. So if you're interested in hearing all of my thoughts about the Doux Pop Lock Wash and Go 5-Day Curl Forming Glaze, then just keep on watching. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and talk about the specs of this product, and then we're going to go ahead and apply her. We're doing a one product wash and go today. The Doux does really well for me with one product wash and goes. So she's meant to be used by herself. So I'm curious to see how this works. Again, we have the Doux Pop Lock 5-Day Curl Forming Glaze from their Wash and Go collection. And this is supposed to provide long-lasting hold and definition for all curl types and textures. I've seen this used on a multitude of people, and one thing I love about the Doux and Miss Maya is that she's always showcasing her products on various types of hair. And so it's nice to see how things kind of shake out with other people. This is supposed to shine, define, and resist humidity to keep curls popping for days. Now, I won't really be able to test humidity, even though, like, I live in the South, so it's never super duper dry out, but it has gotten dry since we've had this winter weather chaos. So we might have a little bit of moisture in the air, but probably not much. This highlights honey, argan oil, keratin amino acids, and silk amino acids. So I feel like this is probably going to leave me with a really nice, silky, shiny finish. It's a one product wash and go, and you're supposed to apply to clean, wet hair, rake or shingle from roots to ends, diffuse or hood dry. For best results, do not apply oil prior to use, which I never do with my products. The top 5 ingredients in this are water, glycerin, acrylates cross polymer, there's an AMP acrylates copolymer, and polysorbate 20. So this has a couple of film forming ingredients right at the very top. You have the argan oil, honey, hydrolyzed keratin, keratin amino acids, lactic acid, panthenol, silk amino acids. All of those are right in the middle of the formula. There's also some hyaluronic acid in here as well. So all of those things are right in the middle of the formula. So they're going to do some work, but they're not going to necessarily fully interfere with the other ingredients at the top. But this is glycerin heavy. So depending on where you live, how your hair reacts, my hair does not have a super strong reaction to glycerin. If anything, glycerin just encourages my hair to shrink up even more. So a lot of times, like when I have glycerin heavy products, those are the products that like shrink up to my ears, even though y'all know fully stretched, my hair is past waist length. So that's the reaction that I get from it. It just depends on how your hair reacts and what you prefer. So usually when I am reviewing a product, I will use other products from the collection. I did not do that today only because I had some products that I wanted to use up. And so you guys know I've been talking about the shampoo and the 5-minute deep conditioner from the Wash and Go collection for a minute. Those are absolutely phenomenal, but I wanted to go ahead and use up my mixed fruit deep conditioner. So that's what I used to deep condition. And I also wanted to use up one of my shampoos that was on the way out, and my hair feels absolutely amazing. She feels so good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a second to section my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and add some water to each section so that it doesn't dry out too much, and then we're going to go ahead and get into application. I am going to just go ahead and apply it exactly how it says to. It says you can rake or shingle. I'll probably do the rake and shake method that I've been doing. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more water to the section. Now for me, I don't get my hair like sopping wet. That will eliminate any type of volume that I can get from the styler, but I do make sure that I have enough water in my hair to get the product to move. Okay. I'm not mad at the texture. It smells really nice. Oh, okay. All right, we're just gonna go right in there. And it does kind of smell like honey. Kind of like honey and tea. So immediately, I'm getting good slip from this product. It has definitely more slip than B-Girl. I feel like B-Girl is one that, I mean, it does have good slip, but I feel like it's a really smooth product. Like, it's a great smoothing product. This one right here, definitely, I can see why they say to rake it through, because it has really, really nice slip. Okay. Oh, nice. So there's a teensy weensy bit of foaming action going through, which I'm okay with. I know that my hair is clean, so it's just the product. I've seen people get some really stunning wash and goes with this, and I've seen people just really not enjoy it. It doesn't seem like it's a product that has a ton of hold, which you guys know I'm okay with. I don't need my products to be strong hold most of the time. If anything, I prefer, if it's a strong hold, it has to have some flexibility. Like, that's my preference. Usually I'm going for like medium hold products. Like all of my products, I like to work it through until I feel like I can feel whatever product I used all the way down to the bottom of the strand. That way I can actually properly determine whether I really do need more product or not. I feel like this spreads through the hair very easily. So you can see after just taking that little bit of extra time, you can see it's distributed throughout the section. And then I'm just gonna rake and shake it out. This almost feels like, when applying it, it almost feels like a hybrid between a custard and a mousse. I'm not mad at it. But I also, just feeling the texture and kind of the weight of the product, if you have super coarse hair, it may not be your favorite. If you like something that has a little bit more weight to it, has a little bit more grip. But if you have coarser strands and you want something that's going to give you a more voluminous look, I feel like this is probably also going to be good. So it just depends on what you like. If you like more of that tame and more weighted grip to the application of your stylers, then this may not necessarily be for you. But if you like your hair to reach up to the heavens, I think that this has some potential. So that is that first section. The shine is on point. The curls, definitely activated. It looks really good so far. We all know that my hair does seem to play really, really well with her stylers. So there is that as well. I'm going to put that up, and then I'm just going to speed through the rest, and we'll talk about my thoughts at the end. I don't think I'm going to use like my dim or anything on my like what formerly used to be my bangs. Only because I know that I'm going to end up stretching it a little bit. I like it so far though. My hair feels very light. Like it feels hydrated, but it still feels very light. Whereas like, for example, B-Girl, I definitely felt like some additional weight to my hair. So I know that this is definitely going to be more so of like a lighter, more voluminous wash and go inherently. Hello. I'm loving the shine. Once, you know, like the foaming kind of dies down, you're just left with this really pretty shine. And I can already feel it kind of starting to set in my hair, so I feel like it's going to dry quickly. This really does. I kind of understand like where this product line was going, because it is like the wash and go collection, and I feel like with the way this product works in the hair, it's kind of supposed to give you like the satisfaction. Well, this is just what I'm experiencing. It kind of gives you the satisfaction of using something like both 808 and mousse stuff together. Like it kind of has that foaming action of a mousse, but it has that grip of a nice custard, which I'm really enjoying. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop, and it was definitely like a quick wash and go. The full process didn't really take any time at all. I didn't feel like I needed to go back and add additional product. Like I like where my hair is right now. So I'm going to take my diffuser. Y'all know I love my blow dryer now. Like I love that thing. Any chance I get to use it, I will. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get some more water, because I have just been like sucking them down today. I've been like dehydrated as hell. Fill up my water cup and let this air dry for maybe like 15-ish minutes. And then I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer. And then I'll come back and show you guys what things are looking like after it's diffused. And then we'll come back tomorrow to see what the next day is looking like. I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow yet. I'm waiting. I'm sure they'll send out some type of message from the school if, you know, they're going to cancel, or because y'all got to remember where I live, like our county is huge. So like, yeah, sometimes they cancel school and it like doesn't really affect us, but there are other areas that are like hit way worse than we were. So I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. We shall see, but I will come back with an update after everything has kind of marinated for a night. Okay. Okay, so this is freshly diffused. She definitely has cast, but she's really shiny and feels soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like stretch a little bit and break the cast, and then I'll show you what she looks like. All right, I just left the bands in until my hair was cool. You don't have to leave them in long. A lot of times I'll leave them while I'm doing my makeup, depending on what I have going on. But just as long as you leave them in until your hair has cooled down from the blow dryer, then that way you will know that she's set. I have like this one little damp section right here. But this is how she's looking right now. And I didn't even like do that much stretching. It was already really hanging before I did all the stretching. So I am seeing like the slightest bit of like something floating in the air, but I don't see anything actually on my hair. So this is where we're starting, and I'm liking her. My hair feels incredibly smooth. I wasn't sure what this was going to feel like once it dried, but so far it's giving very much flexible. The product is definitely moving with my hair. So far, so good. She's very fluffy, very shiny and defined. And it feels really good. I wouldn't say that it necessarily feels like super duper moisturized though. I feel like as far as one product washing going, this will probably be like the goat in the summer for me. Cause y'all know like the summer is really when I bust out like Diana Ross hair. But this so far is giving. I'm not going to lay my edges down because I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, I like her. You guys know my hair is going to shrink back up. It is going to. That's how my hair is. But I do feel like it did increase some of the elongation prior to stretching, and it just feels really smooth. It's one of those feelings you kind of have to have your hands on it. And I was worried that this was going to have like a dry feel to the hair. I was worried that it was going to be more of a dry product, and it's not at all. What I'm getting from Pop Lock is what I was hoping to get from this. This is fine, but like it doesn't do much, not like other products from this brand that have a similar texture. This one kind of does the least for me. This one is kind of what I was hoping to get. So I'm gonna go about my evening, prep things for work in case we go to work. I don't know if we will, we might not. And then we'll come back tomorrow and see how she's looking. What's up, y'all? I'm over here like busting up my room, putting away laundry and shit like that. But I just wanted to come back in and give you an update on the hair. I did leave it stretched last night, so this one piece is still kind of like acting a fool. That's fine. I do have like a little bit of indentation from the scrunchies on this side because the scrunchies I used were too tight, but this side looks basically identical to how it did when I went to bed last night. It's soft, it feels good. It's not like OMG the best hydration of my life or anything, but it feels good. The definition is definitely still there. We didn't have work today, so I'm going to ride this out until tomorrow and see how it looks. And the scent does linger. I can smell it in my hair. Like when I turn to the side, I smell it. It's like a nice honey scent, but if you don't like honey fragrances, like, it might bother you. But I'm finding myself very unbothered. Sorry, I didn't want to put a bra on, so we're just, you know, winging it. Some big titty energy out here. So yeah, so far, I love it. I don't know if it'll be like a product I would use in the wintertime, but I feel like this will be bomb for summer. All right, y'all, it is Wednesday, getting ready for work. This is gonna be the last day of this video because I'm very clear about how I feel about the product. So let's talk about where I'm at now and just my final thoughts. So this is day what? I did my hair Saturday, so day 5 of the wash and go. And she still looks good. Like, I've been sleeping with it just lightly stretched in scrunchies. And so it's kind of held the same situation this entire time. The curls look great. The shine is still there. It has a light cast, but it's not heavy. I have a little bit of frizz developing like in these sections over here. My hair looks really good, but it does feel dry. I feel like for me, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Usually I would go ahead and co-wash or re-moisturize at this point anyway. Depending on what I have in my hair, some products I find that I can get through the whole week and I don't need to touch it. Others, you know, not so much. It just depends. And I don't necessarily go out of my way to get a week-long wash and go. Like, if I'm going to strive for something, that's not it. So I think it looks really, really good tonight. I'll probably see like how my scalp feels after I get home because I need to go get groceries. So depending on how my scalp feels when I get home is pretty much going to determine what I will do. So if my scalp feels pretty decent, then I will just re-moisturize. If my scalp is feeling kind of funny, then I will just go ahead and co-wash and restyle. I really like this product. It doesn't beat out the others that I'm like really crazy about. But I feel like this is really going to be like the product of the summer for me. I feel like right now it's just a little too dry for this product. Mind you, glycerin is at the top of the ingredients list. So if it's dry outside, you might have a few issues. I feel like this product is really going to shine for me in the spring and summer months as just a really quick, easy one product wash and go situation. So I'm really excited to see how this plays once it finally warms up. But overall, like if I had to give it out of 5 stars, I would give it a solid 4. It doesn't beat out like B-Girl for me. It doesn't beat out Mousse Def, but I feel like it is a really nice option if you want something like a curly cocktail with one of those 3 products that I love between 808, B-Girl, and Mousse Def, but you don't want to have to cocktail. You just want to do one thing and then be out the door. This definitely gives kind of like a base gel mousse hybrid situation. It's not as moisturizing as it would be though if I used 808 with a different product. I really like this though. I can still smell the product. So if you don't like the smell of it, just be aware of that. It does linger in the hair. But overall, she's a really good wash and go. Like she's solid. She's solid. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it with those daily updates. Well, kind of sort of daily updates. You guys let me know whether you have tried Pop Lock or not. I think this is really going to be a great product for those who really want, you know, more so like, yes, definition, but also a lot of volume, and you really like to simplify. For those of you who really do like to simplify, I think that this is going to be a really great product for you. And the Doux just does really well with creating products that don't need to be cocktailed. You know, like you don't have to. I think she does a really great job of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried Pop Lock down below, if you would like to try it, and what your experiences have been with it. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.